In the dim outskirts of early 20th century America, there lived a man whose name would become synonymous with horror, a man whose crimes were so grotesque that even seasoned detectives struggled to speak of them. His name was Albert Fish, and behind his frail frame and gentle voice hid one of the darkest minds in criminal history. Born in 1870, Hamilton Howard Albert Fish grew up surrounded by mental illness, abandonment, and violence. By the time he reached adulthood, he had already developed a taste for suffering, both inflicting it and receiving it. To neighbors, he seemed harmless, a soft-spoken old man with a polite smile. But the truth lurking behind that smile was something unimaginable. Fish traveled from city to city, drifting through boarding houses and cheap apartments. He targeted the most vulnerable, children whose only mistake was trusting the quiet stranger who promised them a meal or a job. He became known as the Grey Man, always moving, always watching, blending into crowds like smoke in the cold air. But it was May 1928 that would expose Fish in the most disturbing way imaginable. 10-year-old Grace Budd vanished after Fish visited her family under the guise of offering work to Grace's older brother. Instead, he charmed the Budds with grandfatherly warmth, convincing them to let Grace accompany him to a children's party. She walked out the door in her best dress and was never seen alive again. For 6 years, the case went cold. The Budd family waited, prayed, and hoped. Then, one day, a letter arrived, typed in shaky words that would haunt the nation. In it, Albert Fish described in horrifying detail how he had murdered Grace. That letter became the key that finally unmasked the Grey Man. When police traced the envelope back to a boarding house in Manhattan, they found Fish sitting calmly in the lobby, as if he had been waiting for them. He offered no resistance. He simply whispered, "I've got a lot of stories to tell." What investigators discovered next defied belief. Fish confessed to countless atrocities, from mutilation to cannibalism, each spoken with a disturbing calmness. Detectives found needles embedded in his pelvis, self-inflicted wounds that revealed the depths of his mania. During his trial in 1935, even psychiatrists debated whether he was a demon or a madman. But one thing was certain, the crimes of Albert Fish went beyond murder. They were nightmares made real. Fish was sentenced to death and executed in the electric chair at Sing Sing prison. Witnesses said he seemed almost eager to die, welcoming the electricity as if it were an old friend. To this day, the true number of his victims remains unknown. His life stands as a chilling reminder of how evil can hide behind the softest voice and the kindest smile. Because sometimes, the most terrifying monsters are the ones that look harmless. If this story disturbed you, and it should, hit subscribe for more chilling true crime tales every week. Comment below, do you think Albert Fish was born evil or made by his past?